Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a very quick look here at XRP, still breaking down in this descending type of channel. So until it breaks free from this 215 range, simple way to understand it, it's probably not worth trading just based on the simple fact that continues to establish lower highs and lower lows. That's never a good look for coins. But in all reality, you could pick out the fact that this pattern can potentially be bullish, but it's a very bearish structure overall. And we generally don't want to kind of take trades until we get confirmation. Confirmation is not going to come until we break that trend line. So that's just a quick and easy bumper sticker version. Back in liquidation data, 225 could very well be the next area of consideration. So if the price does break its descending trend, we could see 225 to 235 on the table there as potential reality, considering how much leverage is above the price. We're also starting to see liquidation delta start to squeeze and get compressed, or more so reversed from shorts to longs. So we're starting to see more longs into the market as liquidation delta to the downside starts to dissipate. Open interest doesn't really tell us too much here, but there is some resistance at about 218 to 220. That's that local high. As mentioned previously, until we break above that range, probably not worth taking a trade. That's just me personally. To clarify too, in case you missed some of my analysis so far, we've seen like 10 attempts to break $2 even as a rough estimate there. And every time it does, it fails to go any lower. However, the more often you test something, the more likely it is to break. And there's a pretty significant disparity there between the previous high in like the $1 range to the low or upper, low twos or upper ones. So the simple way to understand it is that we're soon to enter into no man's land if we break below this level here, and we're getting super close. And I don't really trust coins that consistently retest supports or resistances. The likelihood of breaking through those ranges is quite high. So unless Bitcoin successfully removes its head from its ass, there's really not much else we can do here moving forward with this coin. I do think XRP has strong potential to continue higher from here, and I'm hoping and expecting $2 to be the relative bottom here, but the market still hasn't broken its macro descending structure, and neither has XRP. So there's no reason to get excited about this. All right, so just kind of trying to talk sense into folks, because most people that trade coins like this, they trade with emotional bias in play. Like, oh, this is going to be the next best coin in the world. Well, that may be true, but between now and then, the charts tell us a whole different story that we're probably more likely to break down. So the best strategy for this situation is a dollar cost average on the way down with limit orders effectively. That's just kind of my general recommendation. I do not recommend taking or trading much in the way of leverage right now until we get some kind of definitive direction. 4-hour time frame is trying to break above its resistance at 50 on the RSI. That's good. MACD, stochastic swinging up. There are some positive signs here. We're seeing a shift in momentum. But if Bitcoin continues to pull back, there's no way around it, okay? We also have this significant amount of local liquidation here just below the price. 187 to 195 is that rough estimate there. So I'd be much more likely or willing to take a long in the 180 range versus the current price point based on the simple fact that we haven't broken this descending trend line yet. Other than that, not much else to really note. In the hourly, we're breaking tentatively above the Ichimoku cloud, which can be a shift in momentum, kind of a early reversal sign. But folks, early reversals and pumps on Fridays, do you know what that does to us? That'll mess with your head pretty significant, because 12 out of the last 13 weekends have been red. They start with a green Friday and they end blood red Saturday or Sunday. So just know if you're taking longs in the weekend, it's just not the best strategy right now. You have like a less than 10% chance of probability of the price going to go up. It'll go up for a short term. So if you are watching it close, maybe it's a good strategy. But if you are the set it and forget it type, or you're trying to swing trade to $3 with the metaphorical moon, you're going to have a lot of problems and you're going to face liquidation. Okay, so not a good call. Stick to spot bags for the moment, folks. That's a simple way to understand it. I hope you learned something today, though. I'm going to post our playout chart in our Twitter, Telegram, Discord. It's all available there for you. Even some comedy along the way, right? Everyone needs that in this day and age. So hope you all have a good one. Thanks for your time. Look forward to seeing the next one. Take care.